Is it on?
Mm-hmm. Stand here, Alex. I'm gonna knee your chin.
Go.
Save Alex. Help Alex.
Right ball. Help me, Dalton.
There, that'll work better.
We're on. No big dog.
Alright, joke of the day. What do you call a snake eating a dessert?
What?
A python.
A python. Mom liked that one.
You like that one?
I did.
That's a good one.
It's quite a sleepover. Okay.
Get out of here with your sancted water.
Moon water, I gotta cleanse you.
Jacqueline, you're supposed to put your vehicle in the driveway.
What? Oh! Big dog!
What?
Get out of here while I raise your kids.
Come from exactly. They're cut from a filet mignon. A filet medallion actually refers to has a bunch of cuts of meat. A
Oh,
bunch of cuts filleted into smaller, thick circles rather than one large fillet.
okay.
So it's like in a filet of town. So
Nice.
it's just cut into smaller
We're going on a date tonight. We're just Googling the menu. Where we live, they're doing Winterfest, so you get a 3-course meal for a really good price. So we're looking at all the different restaurants that are offering it. Anyways, good morning, guys. I haven't even opened up this vlog officially. I hosted a sleepover last night. He's shrinking us all. My nephew slept over last night for the first time ever. I invited him over because he's a big boy now, and we had so much fun. But you know what? You forget, like, Trevor, like, you forget things that, like, what life used to be like at that age, eh? I guess he's 4, and he's such a good kid. Like, he is very, very good. So, like, it was just a very minute scale of this age because he's so good. But like, I'm like, I'm so tired. Like, I am just not used to being on like that. But oh my gosh, so good. I'm definitely gonna do this again because we had the best time. So anyways, he's still here, but I'm having coffee. And oh, I want to show you guys something. So there's these mugs that are like viral, I guess. I'm not really on social media at all other than YouTube and Instagram. Whoa. What I was saying, my camera dropped and then it stopped recording and I didn't realize. But I got these 2 mugs. Apparently this one anyways was viral. I guess it's like Reese Witherspoon's book club. I don't know anything about it, but I was watching Peter Mon and he had hauled these cups and he was explaining. I have to wash them still. And I love them so much. So they're crazy expensive, but for some reason they were only $17 on Canada Amazon. They're back up in price, so I'm not sure why I got them for 17, but super cute. It has like a little, like, looks like it's like a pillow, but it's just a little. This one came with a thing in, like a little chip in it, but I'm trying to figure out what to do about it, but I don't know. But look at this one. I love this one because it reminds me of my dad. Because I'm so drawn to the sky now, the clouds and the stars and the moon and the sun. And so this one reminds me of my dad. I thought it would be good to have my tea in though. This one's actually bigger than this one. So you can you could put coffee in that, a small cup of coffee. So, I hope you guys can see me. My nephew left hours and hours ago. I feel tired, and it's not because of him, but I think it's because knowing there was a little child in my house, I did not sleep soundly because I was like listening for him, even though he sleeps through the night, and you know, he was totally fine, but I feel like maybe I wasn't in a deep sleep because I was like wanting to make sure I heard him. Anyway, we had the best time. I loved having him here. I really, really did. But anyways, it is almost dinner time, and Trevor and I are going out on a date. So I was briefly mentioning this to you earlier, but they're doing these like winter dine fest thing where they're just like, every restaurant has like a 3-course meal special, and it's like a flat rate, and we usually go to a few every year. So Trevor and I are doing that. And then, listen to this. Guess what we're doing? We are going to bingo. Trevor's never been to bingo, as far as I know. He doesn't think he's ever been before. I've been to bingo, I think, twice in my life. But my uncle invited me and Trevor, my sister and her boyfriend. And, well, we invited my brother's family, but they can't go. Well, him and his wife. And then my mom's going, my cousin's going. Like, there's a big group of us going to bingo. How fun! I am so excited. Like, I'm like, I have a whole evening planned, like dinner and then bingo. Alex is at a sleepover. Florence has exams, so she's studying like crazy all weekend. Like, I don't know, I'm just really excited to go to bingo. I'm just wearing my little green cozy, this is my like favorite sweater in the whole universe. It's so cozy. I got my bracelet on that Tara sent me. I charged it under the moon. I really loved making moon water. Florence and I did that. We put a bunch of water outside, and it didn't like fully even freeze, which was good. So yeah, I have a whole thing of moon water to water my little indoor plant. And then I have a thing of moon water that I'm using to like clean, like, and I actually filled Ellie's water dish with it as well. But like, if I want to clean, I'll like pour some in a separate bowl and then like, you know, clean with that. And then I had a water thing filled and I drank that yesterday. So anyways, I believe in it. I think it's great. So I'm going to be continuing it. I'm so fascinated these days by the moon, the sky, and the stars, and the sun, and more than ever, like, I've always been someone who's noticed, you know, and, you know, but now I'm like really like researching it and like learning about the moon, and, you know, oh, it's so fascinating. So anyways, that's kind of an update with me. Yeah, we're gonna get going. I'll show you our meal. We're going to the Old Triangle if you're local, so I'll let you know if it's good. This is really nice. We're in like this little booth, but it's like we're in a little cubby. I like it. But this is what we're getting. Week 1. So it's $45. And this is the menu. Sorry guys, it's bright. This one right here. That's what we're getting. They're doing trivia though out there. Looks delicious. We both got the same, so bacon wrapped scallops to start. I wonder what that sauce is. This looks really, really, really good. Nice, chef. Is it good?
Sure, yeah.
Oh no. What would you give that out of 10?
The main course?
Yep.
0.
I liked it. But that was it. I didn't love it.
I guess I can't give it 0, but probably a 1.
1 out of 10?
Yeah, because it's edible, which is, I don't like the taste of it, any of it. Yeah. The sauce really was the big thing for me.
I'd give it a 4
Yeah.
out of 10.
I'll give it 1. Nothing above, but nothing below. 1 sounds good.
Yeah, we're waiting for dessert. Dessert's supposed to be the showstopper.
Well, if it's about lunch, it's just I eat and sleep and go on.
We got a robot playing for us. Bunch of cards.
No, I'm good.
Sunday breakfast in bed, strawberry jam on some bread. And if you feel like doing anything today, then go ahead. I just lay here instead, 'cause 'Cause I do the same for you, just like I'm supposed to do. I'm yours, you're mine. If you ever feeling blue, rest assured I've been there too. We just pick up where we left off, then we toe the line. That's fine. I've been there too. We just pick up where we left off, then we toe the line. 'Cause I do the same for you, just like I'm supposed to do. I'm yours, you're mine. If you ever feeling blue, rest assured I've been there too. We just pick up where we left off, then we toe the line. That's fine.
Good morning. I have a plant. I didn't show you guys that. I got that on Amazon. It is fake, but I love it. Trying out my new cup and saucer. Cheers. It's perfect. This held an 8-ounce cup of coffee. I'll probably more so be using it for tea, and then my coffee yet. I love my new mugs. I really love them. But yeah, I got this on Amazon. Super cute. I think it fills up the space well. We did not win bingo. Well, me and Trevor did not win. My uncle won and my cousin won, so that was good. So we had a few winners at our table. We got a little robot bingo thing that like you pay a fortune for it, and then it like plays cards for you, and ours did not even come close, but I would get it again because it was really fun. I had a lot of fun last night. Our meal last night was not good. I know what the problem is. It was a steak, but it was cooked very like I thought the meat was really good. It was kind of cooked like a roast. It was super tender. But the sauce they had on top had a very strong tomato paste flavor, as if they didn't like cook out the acidity of the tomato paste. It was a very like tomato paste flavor. Other than that, it was good, but it was just a lot. Like Trevor really like hated it. And the waitress was like, honest reviews, like, what do you think? Like, cause she's a big Winterfest person. Like she goes to all the restaurants too. She's like, what do you think? And Trevor's like, not good. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I thought it was good. Like, I just hate, like, I'm just like, ugh, I hate confrontation like that. I'm like, no. Even though she asked, I was like, no, I liked it. She's like, oh. Trevor's like, I didn't like it. She's like, no. And he's like, no. She's like, oh. And the dessert, horrible. It was deep fried cheesecake, which sounds good, right? Like I've had deep fried cheesecakes before and they're like incredible. But the thing that it was deep fried in was like an egg roll. It was, ugh. Anyway, you live and you learn. Hey, I'm all ready for Sunday dinner. Mom's hosting, so I'll show you guys when we get over there what she's making. Oh, sorry, I think I have a hair on my lens. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, I made a new recipe. So I'm going to put the recipe on the screen here. I got it off Facebook. That's not my picture. Someone like posted a picture of the recipe on Facebook. I'm in like a sourdough group. And by the way, if you're getting into sourdough, join the Facebook groups and all that stuff. Like just type in sourdough, you'll find 100 different groups. But I've been learning a lot on the Facebook groups, but the recipe I'm making is a sandwich bread loaf. So it's sourdough. It's made with your sourdough starter, but it's like a loaf of bread, like a sandwich. And everyone was like, this is the best recipe. This is so good. So anyways, I'm trying that for the first time. It will be ready tomorrow. And I halved it because it makes 2 loaves and I don't want to make 2 loaves if it's like not going to be good, you know? So I halved the recipe, so just so you know, and I used honey instead of the sugar. And other than that, I halved it and followed it to a T. So I'll let you know for sure how that turned out. But the boys are watching football because I guess it's like a big game today. So they're watching that. I'm sure they'll be watching it over at Mom's. Florence is taking a study break, and I'm really looking forward to her exams being done so she can like take a minute and just like breathe. And she's been studying so much, you guys. She's doing really, really good. So anyways, that's what I've been up to. I've been just like really taking it easy. I'm not gonna lie, I've been just having a hard time, and I think I'm doing well with it. Like, I've been like really sad and very emotional and just really, really feeling things deeply regarding to my dad's passing. And I'm just allowing myself that instead of distracting myself out of it. So I've had some pretty uncomfortable moments over the past few days. But I'm getting through it. But like, it's just the thing about grieving that is like so like, it's so real, but it's so bizarre, is like you can be totally fine, and then like literally out of nothing, like out of nowhere, it's just like it's like bang, like, and it all just like, you just feel like you can't get through it. And it's awful, but I know it's part of it. And it's just like, sometimes I'm like so good. And I know you guys always say in the comments, like, be patient with yourself and like, you're doing good. And I agree. Like, I think I'm doing really good. Like, in the grand scheme of things, I think I'm doing really, really good. But like, when those times hit, and it's like everything that's happened over the past couple months, like it just hits you. And I'm like, it literally feels like I can't breathe. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, will I ever be the same again? Like, how will I get through this? Like, it's just everything hits you. And then, you know, that's what's been going on with me. And I've been just like working through it, like really just like allowing myself to cry as long as I need to cry. Let myself have all the memories and everything come flooding in. And the thing that parts that bother me is like his last days, what like really gets to me. Like, I don't like thinking of that day. As peaceful as it was and beautiful as it was the day that like my world shattered. So I don't like thinking about that part, but that's the part, like, those are the parts that come to my mind. But I've been really good for like just allowing myself to like let it out. And then I'm like, okay, like, let's think about like all the amazing times you've had with your dad. Like, let's think about like all the things that made you laugh, all the things that fill your heart, all of the, like, let's try not to think about that particular day for too long. And I always feel better. I do. So I am really, really working through it, because I was really like, when these waves would hit, I would immediately be like, okay, like, let's start doing a million different things so I don't think about it and don't cry and don't, because I was just so scared I would never stop crying. But you do stop crying, and you get through the wave, and your head gets above water for a bit, and you're like, wow, okay, like, so it's an awful thing to go through, but all of us do. So I'm just like really like just going about things in that way, like allowing myself to cry and not distract myself and just get through it and just think what I need to think, but then like also remember like all the amazing things, and not necessarily like, and the thing is when you start to think about all of the amazing things, your tears become smiles and laughs, and it's a really weird place to be, to feel so grateful to have such a loss. Like, what a loss, because he was so amazing. So I feel so grateful to be in this position, to have a loss that was so big. because he was everything to all of us. But it's also sad. Even though I'm grateful, part of me is angry. Part of me is really sad. And part of me is really grateful. So it's just a lot of conflicting emotions, battling it out sometimes. But anyways, that's where I am with all of this. This vlog is quite different, I think, because it's just kind of like, I just wasn't, like, I've been just really having a hard time. So, and instead of like I said, distracting and all, like, I've been really like just like allowing myself to sit in it and just like get through it, and it really is helping a lot. It really is. So I don't know if that helps anybody, but like, as much as it is lovely to distract yourself and get your mind off of what your heart is going through, it is helpful to allow yourself to sit in it and feel it and figure out what makes you smile through it and helps make it a little bit easier. And I've been noticing for me, it's like whenever it's just like that day, like I don't think of Dad and like cry when I think about him, I always smile and I always laugh, but then it's like if that day comes in my mind, I like can't smile about that day, you know? So when I get to that point, it's like, okay, I just like, let's think about this and this and this, and like, oh my gosh, what would Dad say about this? What would Dad say about this? Or like, what would he think about this? And Mom and I are having a lot of fun planning our Vegas trip because Dad knew about this trip and he was so excited about it for us. So like, we're like, oh my gosh, like oh, what would Dad say? Like, he didn't know about like Garth Brooks and stuff like that because we're gonna go see Garth Brooks, but Dad would be so happy. So like, I like to think about things like that and think about how happy he was for us. And like, literally one of the last things he ever said to us was, make sure you travel. And my dad's fondest memory of his entire life was vacation to Florida. So the day he died, that's all he took with him was his memories. So I like to think about the good times, and it helps ease a lot of the heartbreak. I didn't know I was gonna get on this topic, but like I always end up on this topic because it's just a really hard season. So anyway, I think I was talking about baking bread. I'll let you know how it goes, but until then, I'll see you at Mom's. It is a beautiful, mild day. I borrowed some bowls from Mom before I got my new ones that I gotta return. Happy Sunday!
Hi.
Hi!
Hi. Okay.
Happy Sunday! Whoa! There must be a baby girl arriving soon.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have a niece. Wow. Florence had that exact one.
Take it downstairs for me. Put it in the.
I can take it downstairs for you.
Just put it in the furniture.
Did you get it on Facebook, Mark?
Gets to use that.
Yeah, she won't be able to use it for a bit.
$10 though. It's pretty good.
$10?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hi, honey. How was your weekend?
There we go.
You were skating.
What do we have tonight? Shepherd's pie. You had brunch? Really? Shepherd's pie. Pickles.
During the notebook? Yeah, the girl I work with.
Oh, nice. Cheesecake. Oh, this one looks a little bit bigger. Oh,
I thought maybe there might be a little bit.
perfect. That looks. Oh my gosh. Cheesecake bites. Oh my gosh, they look good.
Thank you.
But yeah, supper was really good at Mom's. And the boys are about to watch the Super Bowl. So it's the 49ers or the, not Super Bowl, the Super Bowl finals or whatever. Oh, whatever it's called. Trevor, who's the 49ers playing?
Lions.
The Lions are playing against the 49ers. Trevor cheers for the 49ers. He is so excited. He says he's going to be screaming and he's going to be standing up and doing, oh, look. Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
Oh, I'm just gonna get ready.
Oh, he's getting ready. He's getting ready. I have something to get for you.
Running late.
Here.
I know. I'm gonna get ready.
Look. Show.
That's only. I'm only missing the national anthem. We're okay.
Go 49ers. Who's singing?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
He's all excited. Hey guys, it's gonna be an eventful night here. I'm gonna edit this. I think I might even upload this tonight for all you non-football watching gals. You have something to watch. You don't have to watch football. I'm just joking. I think I will try to upload this tonight. So, anyways, thanks for hanging out with me this weekend, guys, and I'll see you really soon in my next video. Bye.
You are the love. I can't show you how to start to find your way. I like the old-fashioned